Hey everyone, this is TGP Sports and welcome to today's Football Digest. As always guys, please feel free to leave all opinions on the video and on the topics discussed in the video in the comments section. Well, coming up today, Lazio are charged over racist chanting in the Europa League clash with Tottenham. Could Mario Balotelli be ready for a move to Napoli? And Frank Lampard will leave Chelsea in the summer, says his agent. Well, first off, Lazio have been charged over the alleged racist behaviour of their supporters during the Europa League game against Tottenham. Tottenham have also been charged over separate crowd disturbances following the match on the 22nd of November. Lazio supporters mocked Spurs' links with the Jewish community by chanting "Juden Tottenham" at the away fans during the 0-0 draw at the Stadio Olimpico on November the 22nd. A UEFA statement said, "UEFA has opened disciplinary proceedings against SS Lazio. Charges relate to the alleged racist behaviour of Lazio supporters during the Italians' 0-0 UEFA Europa League Group J draw against Tottenham Hotspur in Rome on the 22nd of November 2012. Proceedings will also be instigated against SS Lazio for throwing of missiles and or fireworks by their supporters, incidents of a non-sporting nature, late team arrival at the stadium and late handling of their team sheet." UEFA will hear both cases at a disciplinary meeting on January 24th. This is not the first time the Italian club have been accused of racism this season. In the reverse fixture at White Hart Lane back in October, Lazio's fans were found guilty of monkey chanting towards 3 Tottenham players. Personally, I think it's great to see UEFA doing something about racism and violence in football. I think we see too much of it at the moment, and it has given football a bad name to all those outside the sport. What do you guys think? What do you think the punishment should be for racism? If you want to leave all opinions in the comments, it'd be really appreciated. Well, next up, Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis would prefer to see Mario Balotelli partner Edinson Cavani at the San Paolo than consider selling his star striker to Manchester City. The Uruguayan forward fired Napoli back into third place in the Serie A tables, courtesy of a fine hat-trick in a 4-1 win over Roma, furthering his reputation as the envy of a host of top European clubs by bringing up his 20th goal of the season. De Laurentiis has admitted rejecting a €55 million or £45 million offer for Cavani from an unnamed club in the summer, but revealed the 25-year-old does have a €63 million or £51 million release clause in his contract. City striker Balotelli has been mentioned as a potential make-weight should the Premier League champions look to bolster their forward line with Cavani, but De Laurentiis has other ideas. He told Gazzetta IT, "City are considering letting Balotelli go so they can move for Cavani. I would prefer to see Balotelli playing with Cavani here in Napoli. Teams tend to hold on to their best players in January. You take a big risk making big investments now. There is still time for us to bring in new faces, but we must be cautious. On January the 31st, you will see what moves Napoli have made." Napoli's comfortable victory over Roma, in which Christian Macchio rounded off the scoring following Pablo Osvaldo's late response, see the Campanians' outfit return to the little race after suffering uncomfortable end to 2012. 4 straight defeats in all competitions and a 2-point deduction for alleged involvements in match fixing saw What's Marseille's men drift 10 points shy of the league leaders Juventus last year. Going back to yesterday's video, if Balotelli does leave, then I think it would be a good move if he was to go to Napoli. And I think that him and Cavani would be a deadly partnership. What do you guys think? Do you think that Napoli would be a good move for Mario Balotelli? If he was to leave Manchester City, where would you like to see him go? Well, next up, Frank Lampard will leave Chelsea when his contract expires in the summer, according to his agent. Weekend reports have suggested that Blues owner Roman Abramovich was considering bowing to fan pressure by offering the 34-year-old midfielder a new deal. Lampard, who is understood to have been willing to take a pay cut, moves alongside Kerry Dixon as the Chelsea's all-time leading scorer on 193 goals when he converted a penalty in Chelsea's 5-1 FA Cup win at Southampton. But Lampard's agent Steve Cutner denied that an extended stay at Stamford Bridge for the England international was in the pipeline. Cutner was quoted in the Daily Mirror as saying Chelsea executive told Frank Lampard in January during the Club World Cup that again reconfirmed with me after the Everton victory that under no circumstances will he be offered a new contract to stay at the club after the end of the season. Nothing since has changed in any respect. Frank has had to accept that and just wants to carry on playing football for Chelsea so as to finish his season as successfully as possible for the club that he loves. Lampard has been linked with a move to Los Angeles Galaxy following in David Beckham's footsteps. Despite his uncertain future, Lampard has been in fine form on the pitch, scoring the 5th goal in Chelsea's 5-1 demolition of Southampton in the FA Cup 3rd round. The Chelsea faithful again sang sign him up, and Lampard admitted he was moved by their support. From a personal point of view, I think it's stupid for Chelsea to let Lampard go. I think him and Cole are both still key players, still great players. I think it would definitely be a shame if Chelsea did let them go. What do you guys think? Again, do you think Lampard should stay at the club? Even Ashley Cole, do you reckon he should stay at the club as well? Well, that's it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe. As always, please leave all opinions on the video and also discuss the video in the comment section. And I hope to see you guys soon with more Football Digest. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.